Universal Orlando has just confirmed Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift is coming to Universal Orlando in 2027. Now, like many of you, I was hoping for something else like a Ghostbusters coaster, or Back to the Future coaster, or Blues Brothers coaster, RoboCop coaster, Rambo coaster. My god, I should have played the meme a lot more on my channel. I did a lot more on Twitter. And heck, I thought it was for sure gonna be not Fast and Furious, because usually Universal is not so coy about what they're gonna replace their rides with. I was thinking that they should have just put Fast and Furious walls up anyway, like they did with Minions and VillainCon. Plus there are references to Ghostbusters and Back to the Future, even Blues Brothers references added. And on this building, during Horror Nights 2025, there was some green goo. I know that was done as an effect for the scare zone, but it looked a lot like Ghostbusters, so I thought that was an official Ghostbusters confirmation, but unfortunately it's not. But still, I am fine with it. At least it's not, I don't know, something girly or something childish. It's something that is definitely fit for a roller coaster. And the bigger and better news is that Fast and Furious Supercharged is finally closing for good in 2027. If I were Universal, I would close it now, but they're probably keeping it open for the sake of capacity. And to that, I'd say good riddance. The ride is boring, the ride is emotionless. Heck, Reina Kong has more emotion than Supercharged. Now, the most interesting part about this reveal is, why is it called Hollywood Drift when it is in Orlando, and Hollywood is all the way down at the bottom? My theory is they're going to be expanding the Hollywood land into New York. After all, Revenge of the Mummy is all about filming a fictional Mummy sequel, and Transformers, I think you could definitely get away with that. And, even more good news, I think that could mean the end of Jimmy Fallon soon. Or, it could be called Hollywood Drift in Florida, because I heard a rumor that they could be going back to the edutainment side of Universal Studios. Supposedly, they're hoping to teach the riders about how car stunts are done in movies. That I would love so much. It'll add so much uniqueness to this attraction, and it'll add a much needed return to Universal and their parks. Plus, a spike is coming, and supposedly, this spike is going to be the biggest at Universal Orlando. It's going to make this coaster the biggest at Universal Orlando. Now look at this concept art in Hollywood. I've seen some people say, oh, does that mean it was for Orlando this whole time? No, I think that was just, again, concept art. It's what concept art is. It's what you're going to do, but it's not 100% what you're going to do, alright? So you read the title, you know that I have an inside scoop coming up. And this inside scoop comes from a Universal employee that I personally talked to. You see this video where I'm recording the construction of Hollywood Drift from the Hard Rock Cafe? Well, that's because the door was locked in Hard Rock Cafe, and the employee kindly unlocked the door for me just so I could record out there. And he gave me an inside scoop. Again, this was an employee at a restaurant over there, so please take it with a huge grain of salt, but I personally believe people who work on location than randos on the internet. He said that the video from Amusement Insider, the concept video, was similar to blueprints that he saw. I'm not shocked because Amusement Insider's coaster concept videos do tend to be very reliable. And another thing he told me is that the current plan on what to replace Fast and Furious Supercharged is to replace it with the Ghostbusters attraction. Now, he didn't tell me what this was going to be. He didn't tell me if it was going to be a shooting attraction, or if it was going to be a tram attraction, or something else entirely. And he also told me that Back to the Future is coming in some form. Alright, it is in the early stages. I mean, so is Ghostbusters to be fair, but Back to the Future will come after Ghostbusters. That is what the employee told me, and I really, and I mean really, wish I got the guy's phone number, because I could have had, you know, some more inside scoops for you all, but I guess his job is more important than your guys' amusement, and, you know, my amusement too. So what do you think of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift? You wish to show us something else? Are you happy this is happening? Are you gonna give it a shot? Let me know in the comments below, and what do you think of my scoop? Leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you all later. Bye.